Alright, we should be good. Let's see. Let's see what awaits us. Who am I going in here with? Juna for sure. I could take Haizme even though I can't steal. Let's do like this. I like this group. We should be able to proceed from here. It is connected to that odd light, I suspect. I can feel his magla from here. When we cross, Louis will be waiting. At last, the time's come to decide the true victor. This will be the final time we fight Louis. We can't allow the royal magic to be used for destruction. It's up to us to stop him, so let's bring the curtain down and end this farce once and for all. It's all been building up to this. Ready? Time to deal with Louis. Let's end this. This is what a 100 hours of metaphor gameplay lead up to. This is it. He didn't think I was gonna live that, bro. I'm him. Based, Juna, based. You tell him.
だがルイ、ここまでするのはなぜだ？お前がエルダ族で焼き討ちを味わったからか。これは復讐なのか？
He technically hasn't told us why he went this Looney Tunes like this to these extremes, right? If he just wanted to get rid of the injustices on the world, he could do it another way.
復讐？くだらん。そんなことをしてどうなる？一つの種族のすべてを嫌い、根絶やしにしようなど、為政者だけの咎ではない。社会すべてによる悪徳だ。顔の見える数人の首だけ跳ねて留飲を下げるなど、まさしく理不尽。
So it's not injustice versus injustice. Then are you actually just a schizo? Like...
ならどうしてだ。ためらいもなく全国民を巻き込むな。
What got us here?
何がそこまでさせる。
確かに私は古戦郷の生まれだ。しかし私は
The tragic villain.
あの里が好きではなかった。エルダ族は全ての真実を知りながら隠れて暮らしてきた。掟のように扉を閉ざし続ける種族。
Bro, you can't just say you wanted the elders to stop being isolated, so you genocided the world. Like, come on.
そんな時だ。里の外から一人の男が訪ねてきた。奴はなんと王族でありながら全ての種族が等しく手を取ることを夢見る理想家で、里に伝わる不都合な歴史観を何も
What, the king's acceptance led you to nuke the world? Like...
幼き日の私は初めて夢を抱いた。外の世界にもこんな者たちがいるのか。あのほの暗い森を出て開けた土地で広い空を眺めて暮らした。
He just wanted to be free. That's crazy. I can understand it, but the extent is too far.
戦況に何が起きたか言わずとも知っているな。
禁じられ、火が放たれた。正教の総兵団とフォーデンに牛耳られた軍の兵士らによって
大勢の同胞が何が起きたかもわからぬまま炭になっている。幼子だった私はなすすべもなく、誰が憎いだの、何が悔しいだの、そんな次元の出来事ではない。
Yeah, he just responded. It's fight fire with fire. We got invaded. We got trampled. Just injustice.
その圧倒的な理不尽、身勝手な蹂躙。
It was a tragedy, but you don't respond to tragedy with more tragedy. It never ends.
命に変えてもこの国を永世の公平の地にするため
That is basically where we end up. Like, if we just cycle, we never fix it, right? At some point, something's gotta give.
別のやり方があるはずだ。復讐に取りつかれないのは大したもんだけど、だからってこんなの誰も信じないってやり方じゃない。
Yeah, the fact that he's not doing it for revenge is impressive, but regardless, he's just feeding the cycle once more, right?
お前が目指すその国は悪が許されない国じゃない。悪という概念すら失った獣の国だ。お前は結局今も囚われてるんだ。故郷が炎に包まれた夜にな。誰も信じていない。だから世界と決別する未来しか描けない。
No, Stroll is cooking right now. He is just trapped. Louis is just trapped in his own fucking head. He never got over it.
自分自身のその不安と向き合えない限り。
Which, obviously, it's hard to get over the fact that your village got massacred, right? But I don't think the response to that is I'm gonna massacre everybody else. It shouldn't be.
力で理想を実現するのみ。アーキタイプはお前たちだけの力ではないぞ。王爵を得たこの類に王者の力が操れぬはずない。
Does he also hold the power of the archetypes because of the scepter?
なんだと。
お前たちのまだ知らぬ秘王を
Oh,
見せて
he
やる。
does. Yo, he actually went full Sephiroth.
来い。互いの目指す世界をかけた勝負だ。今この国に渦巻くかつてない
Is he Innocence from 14? He kind of looks like it.
すべて我が新世界の礎としてやる。なすすべもなく見ているがいい。行くぞ。
あなたの理想のために
Alright.
必ず倒そう。
Yo, Saluna, thank you for the resub. Much appreciated. You came in at the perfect time. Yeah, this is the end. Archdemon Louis Caradrius.
この敵は力押しじゃ勝てないよ。
Can't steal anything from him. Level 80. That's who he looks like? Yeah, he looks like Innocence from 14.
参る。ビデオを使うか。
マスクのダンサーから入れていくわ。
王道
プリンス。
距離を取る。我が正義にかけて。
ここは引く。
俺に任せてくれ。貴族ファイター。今が攻め時だな。
Let's see. Quad Wing Pierce. Hama.
かすり傷だ。
Eh.
食らえ。
And more piercing.
こんなかすり傷だ。
I dodged, so it's fine.
下がるわね。使いこなして。
Oh, we need a keeper in the front for now.
ちょっと苦しいわよ。
That's fine. Let's try to see if Heroic Slash kinda cooks. 1100? Eh.
いや、助かったわ。助かったよ。
Can we nuke him?
受けるがいい。
Octo Wing Crush. Oh no, not Almighty. That can cook me.
受けるがいい。
And a sweep. There was a counter there. But Juna's fucked.
王者の魂をここに。
I need to get her up.
これを。
歌姫奇跡の復活。
目の力を。ありがたい。
ありがとう。
頼りにしてる。ファイター。今が攻め時だな。
Oh boy.
食らえ。
This is rough. Oh, we repelled there. That's good. I think I can start moving to the back. Roll is getting fucked.
ちょっと遠距離加減はしない。
収まるか。
さすがだな。手加減はなしだ。
私が潰してやる。
叩き切る。
Yo, he's so tanky. More counters, so that's fine. Let's get you out of here. We don't need you anymore.
参る。
落ち着いて。プリンス。闇よ。
行くぞ。なすべきことのために。
力ある者が立つだけ。
この身に宿れ。
王者の力を。
食らえ。
We got crit, but we countered, so I think we're fine. I think we can all stay in the front row, honestly.
行くぞ。飲み込む。
行くぞ。
That way she can heal us.
恩に着る。頼りにしてる。
Stroll is bound to run out of MP at some point.
潰してやる。
はあ。
Yeah, this team can keep him completely debuffed and keep us with +2 attack as well, so it should be fine. We also have Giga Counter and Dodge on this lineup. Anxiety Convergence.
すごいマグラがルイに集まってきてる。
Gathering an unbelievable amount of Magla around
これ
him.
をそのままにするのはまずいよ。
Try to interrupt the attack.
大技を打たれる前に阻止するのよ。
この力で。
I'm gonna try to nuke him, sure. I don't know if I can, but I'll try.
覚悟はいいか。切り捨てる。
Nice.
シー。を使うか。
受けるがいい。
Another sweep
回ってどう
with a
なる。
nice dodge. Blizaton. That's fine. We're out of attack. No, we need to keep the attack buff this time around. Heisme can probably juice Stroll up, so that's fine.
飲み込む。
ライト。大丈夫。
ありがたい。助かったよ。ファイター。
力ある者が勝つ。
今始まりのしたな。
我が理想のために。
俺ならば。
食らえ。
Nice dodge from Heisme.
やるわね。
Big. Hama doesn't matter.
かすり傷
That shit's fake as fuck. And then we just keep debuffing him now.
英霊の力をとどろけ。
はあ。
王者の力を。
We're about halfway there.
いいぞ。貴様の全てをかけて挑んでこい。その渾身の思いを正面から叩き潰す。
Is he gonna juice now?
理想の世界への。
Oh, there it goes.
食らえ。
All of his buffs are gone, but we dodged, so we're fine.
ための華麗な回避。みんなを助けなきゃ。
Victory foresight is massive here.
行くぞ。飲み込む。
Pretty sure we need to redo our buffs this turn.
ことのために。
ファイター。今が攻め時だな。
シー。
I needed the crit, big time.
戦いをする。
ハイザメ。
使うよ。
助かっ
ありがたい。
感謝する。
た。我が正義にかける。
悪は正す。叩き切る。
He's gonna keep cleansing, so it's not worth stacking them up. That's a repel and a dodge. That's good. We still have our attack buff. So I think if just for a turn, we can probably move to the back. Some of us can.
間合いを取る。これなら。
すまぬ。
恩に着る。
And by some of us, I mean probably just Animus.
ために。
ファイター。氷の力だ。
ストロールが敵に弱点を追加。追撃して。
We can probably swap the lineup a little bit, but this is a really good lineup.
回ってどうなる。
Yeah, that's why. We need to keep him healed up. Stroll is like our biggest
一緒に行こう。この距
our
離。
biggest gain here.
これが我が剣。守りの力を。
覚悟はいいか。
So we should be able to use this turn unironically. To use one of these. And then we can move back and keep nuking him. I don't want to use Hero's Cry because I don't know if this fight's gonna change. Oh. Okay, buffs be gone. Buffs don't matter anymore. So Stroll can probably sit this one out. Hulkin is fine. We just probably need to put him out for now. That's like huge, by the way. Yeah, okay. If buffs are be gone and we don't care about them, this lineup is gonna do better. Get him to waste a turn to cleanse those 2 debuffs off. That way we're not that much at risk here. The Pierce is whatever. And then we just need to nuke him here, right? Nice crit. This is doing way better. Yeah, you waste your turn. Any dodgers? Nope. Nice. Good shit. I'm gonna make sure I heal. Because I think if I kill him and if he has a second phase, which he probably does, I might be fucked here, so... Did we do it? Alright, what's up? Is he cooked? Damn, Stroll with the fucking words, man. I think you're cooked, Louis. Give it up, loser. See, if you had the power of friendship and you had 7 other U's, maybe. But I'm him, so I just won. Oh? He's gonna cast a spell before we cook him? Or he's gonna go beyond what he originally intended to. He's gonna go full human. Oh? What you got up your sleeve? Oh? Is he just running? Homie said, "Behold, my ace. My ace in the sleeve, my trump card. Peace." And then he dipped. Chase after him. Nuriz, fix the fucking runner. Where's Nuriz? Come on. Evening? What you mean evening? Did you fix the runner? Oh, you don't say, brother. It's not like we didn't see the huge thing run. The last of the fuel. We're not going back home. We're stopping him. The gauntlet runner's nearing its limit. Even if we catch up to him, we may not have a way to get into the Caradrius. But we don't have a choice. We need to put a stop to Louis, to the destruction he would cause. Alright, Nurus, you get us there. Oh. Oh, hell nah. Yo, that's more than we saw on the way there.
足止めでしょうよ。ルイらしくないが、今度ばかりはなりふり構っていられねえらしい。
待て待て、こっちはもうズタボロなんだ。そんなすぐには離陸できねえぞ。
どうしましょう。
先に外戦車に乗っていろ。
Ain't no way.
離陸までの時間を稼ぐ。なら一緒に戦う。ダメだ。外戦車が無事に飛んでも。
I'm leaving my friends behind? This is so not what I expected. I don't want to leave my crew.
心配するな。準備してる間に蹴散らせばいいだけのことだ。みんなもそれでいいな。
まあ、付き合ってあげるわ。誰も言わなければ私が同じことを言ったさ。
Not my homies. Nah, dude, I'm getting all up in my feels. I don't like it when I leave my homies behind in games. That shit always hits close to home.
ニューラス、頼んだぞ。
まったくよ。
What happened to friends together? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're just buying me time, I'll help you buy the time and then we'll chase after him. I just don't like leaving my homies behind. What if I don't see him again?
さて、やるか。守りきるぞ。
I hope they don't fucking die. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope I see him again.
なんとかしのぐぞ。
This animation is so sick. Like this art style overall is so cool. Oh. Stroll?
最後が俺とでいいのかよ、おっさん。バリバス嫌いなんだろ。あ
あ、お主らの考えることはさっぱりわからん。だがもう嫌いってわけじゃない。
行くぞ。おう。
Not the boys. Oh. No! Not my two favorites! What do you mean? Dude, if Stroll dies, if he dies a hero, I'm gonna be so fucking sad. Nurez, fuck the Caradrius. Let me pick up my homies.
やっと俺も本当の貴族。
無事飛びましたね。
報告は頼みます殿下。
Bro, this is me right now. Take me back. What kind of prince am I if I lose all my fucking homies?
俺は夢が叶った。お前らのおかげだ。生きてからまた会おうぜ。行くぜ。
Oh, he's going for it. We lost Nurez too? Man, that fucking sucks. Now I'm killing him for sure. I ain't sparing no one. You're not going to jail, buddy. I'm having your fucking head. I'm only here because you ran, loser.
だが、お前は私を拒んだ。私も王爵をくれてやるわけにはいかぬ。もはや雌雄を決しなければなるまい。最後に聞こ
う。What's your dumb question?
お前は私を止めたいのか、それとも王になりたいのか。本音はどちらだ？
I don't want to be king. I just want to stop you.
お前を止めたい。
そうか。では私も視力を持って潰さねばなるまい。
If I lost the crown, but I stopped them, and I kept my homies, I would relinquish the crown.
しかし、それも今やせんなきこと。我が力は完全になった。今こそ、嘘にまみれた夢もろともこの手で葬ってやる。王家の血筋もアーキタイプもここに途絶える。夜明けとともに。
Oh, it's the legacy of the archetypes, alright, but you ain't gonna live to see it, buddy.
さっきから聞いてれば何が新しい時代よ。彼の何がわかんの？あんたなんか壊してるだけじゃない。あんたは夢を信じられない。だから地道なこと、複雑なこと、ゆっくりとしか変わらないことを信じられない。
Buddy talking about archetypes and he still has an igniter in his armor.
それで
Loser.
全部諦めますってだけじゃないの。あんたなんかに絶対負けない。あんたなんか次の世界に逃げ出したい
Oh, Gallica's pissed too. Let's go.
もはや言葉は役割を終えたようだ。是非もなし。
You ain't got nothing new up your sleeve? I beat this shit already.
なんてマグラなの。
Okay, I lied. I ain't never seen this.
Archetype の真髄の力、その程度か。
短い間に。
これが王爵を得るということだ。もう抗う。言っただろう。私はお前に島では望んでいない。改めて受けよ。我が新世界にふさわしい姿となるがいい。ほう。もはや瞬時には強化する。
I don't seem fucking unfazed. I seem like I'm in fucking pain. The fuck you mean?
マグラをくれてやる。
あの時の。
Do it once more. You got this.
何
No way that was our real heart, right? Surely it was a fake one, and we just get a Giga archetype, right? Oh, that does not look like our fake heart.
我が理想を阻む。ついにいなくなったか。
起きて。お願いだから。起きて。
The book? More, save me. Tell me what to do, my friends. Me, we're all cooked.
目が覚めたか。僕が君を呼び寄せた。間一髪さ。自分が何をしたか覚えているかい？
確か自分の心臓を。
全く驚きだ。術を逃れるためとはいえ、あんな手に出るとは。だが安心していい。もう君は危険な目には合わない。
What do you mean from that hellish world? Take me back!
全く別世界さ。初めて会った時のことを覚えているかい？この場所が世界のどこなのか、いずれ君が旅で手がかりを見つけ出すに違いない。
What did we miss?
でもね、それは間違いだったんだ。ここはね、この世のどこでもなかったんだよ。いや、この言い方は正しくないな。ここは現実と幻想の狭間だ。つまり我々が今まで過ごしてきた世界こそ幻想。旅はすべて幻だったということだ。
There's no way I get bamboozled like this. There's just no way.
幻？
あの世界には絶望しかない。もう良くはならない。もがきの地獄が待っているだけだ。私は理想世界を作り出せると信じてきた。思いさえあればいつかそれを成し遂げる者が現れると。しかしそれも間違いだったことに気がついた。幻想はやはり幻想のままだったんだ。だがそれはあの世界でのことでしかない。 本当の現実はあんな動乱の地獄じゃない。というより、そこは君もよく知っている景色さ。すでに知っているはずだ。さあ、見たまえ。
Bro?
そうだ、僕が表した小説に描かれた世界。君が今まで幻想と思っていた世界こそ現実なんだ。
あの世界が全て幻想で、小説の中の世界が現実。
よく知っているだろう。ここには危険な魔法も歪んだ差別も存在しない。さあ、あとは君が今までの全てを幻想に過ぎなかったと認め、ここから踏み出せばこの現実の住人になれる。
What's going on? I'd like the game to tell me what's going on.
革命の旅などひとときの夢物語だったのさ。僕と共に現実へと帰ろう。
Where are my friends?
みんなはどうなるんだ？
何も心配しなくていい。ここを現実だと認めさえすればみんな助かるのさ。
Will they be safe?
あの世界はもう変われない。転機となるはずだった王の魔法も全て無駄に終わった。結局民衆が選ぼうとしているのは変化じゃない。増していく自分の不安を押し付けていられる相手。
What makes this world different from that? I refuse to believe that this would be a utopia.
ルイが終わらせようと考えたのも無理はない。そんな哀れな世界が現実でいいはずがないだろう。
Why would I give up?
どうしても諦めたくない。
ねえ、気づいて。
Her voice.
やれやれ、まだ信じられないという顔だね。でも考えてごらん。不安を燃料にして何でも叶えてしまう力、魔法、そんなものあると思うかい？幻だったのさ。アカデメイアに異質な品々があったのも現実へとつながる場所だったからだ。もうすべて消えてしまったけどね。
It was really all illusion. Even magic?
それでも僕の言葉を信じないっていうのか？どうしてだ？
Because all the connections we made are
や
real.
り残したことがある。
You're not gonna bamboozle me with that I'm not a real boy and my friends weren't real either.
どうしてだ？勝ち目のないあんな戦いに何の未練がある？
Die there, come here, what does it fucking matter?
報われない正義感で恐れや不安を負うな。全て幻だったんだ。それでいいじゃないか。この場所こそ不変の現実。現実は変えられないものだ。だからここにいよう。小説に描かれたこの理想郷に。
ここは理想郷じゃない。
This is just fake. I've been thinking about it for some time. Does the novel truly depict the ideal world?
君は否定するのか？小説に描かれていた世界は理想郷ではないと。
I understand now. It's hard to say it, but this place isn't an ideal world after all. And
いつもの魔法かけてあげる。気休めくらいにはなるでしょ。この世に初めて生まれた魔法は音楽なのよ。どう？乗ってきたでしょ。
the melody I've come to know echoes around me, rousing my spirit once more. Magic hasn't been lost.
旅も仲間たちも絶対に幻なんかじゃない。
なぜわからない。僕は君を死なせたくないんだ。 もう何も失いたくない。
Bro, if you don't want me to die, you can't lose us and just help us. Stop lying to yourself and being in this fake as fuck place. Oh?
そうか、そういうことか。思い出したぞ。やはり私は失ったんだ。理想を夢見たにもかかわらず全てを失った。アカデミーを愛した女性。
Is he the king, but when he was young? He is? Claymore? Did he just hide here? In his misery? Trying to think he could escape reality and made this his utopia? Because we still don't know who Moore is, and he said the king imprisoned him here. It is the king, right? Yep.
この国の王であったものだ。正しくはその半身といったところか。お前が
Oh.
王子の半身として別の
Wait, I did not expect this twist. He did what we did to ourselves. He split himself too.
そしてここは確かに現実ではない。お前が持つ本の中だ。私を訪ねる鍵がその本であったの。
He used the Uno card before we did.
この若い姿はかつて古戦郷を初めて訪れた頃の切り捨てられた理想の残滓。それが私。
What, so you don't want us to die, so you want us to forsake the whole world and live here in denial with you?
あの頃の私は理想に燃えていた。無限とも思える長い年月。繰り返されてきた争いや差別を本気で消せると思っていた。だが世界という途方もない無理解と理不尽に私は打ちのめされた。ルイもおそらくそうなのであろう。
Man, both of y'all are fake. You guys just want to give up on the world.
あの絶望からお前を救いたい。今ならばわかる。おそらくこれはここにいれば少なくともお前は助かる。それでもここを出て変えられぬ現実に命がけで立ち向かう。
Buddy, you don't know if I can change squat. If I stay, I've already lost.
ここにいたら敗北と同じだ。
ルイに今まさに敗れようとしているお前自身こそ現実を変えられぬという証ではないか。
Bro, have you ever heard of die trying? There's meaning in that
お
phrase.
前の命をあんな男にくれてやるわけにはいかん。止めねばならん。憎まれようともだ。
You and who is gonna stop me?
現実を教えてやろう。お前を夢という甘い呪いから救うためにな。いつか一緒に旅をする。あの約束も叶わぬ夢。アーキタイプは世界を変えようとした英雄の力。その力を極めたお前でもルイにはかなわなかった。
You ain't no squat, buddy.
小説にしたためた理想も妻の死をもって砕かれたのだ。夢などにうつつを抜かしみすみす命を捨てるのはよせ。
I have to try at
や
least.
ってみないとわからない。
理想が破滅を招くとなぜわからない。お前だけは生き残らなければならないんだ。あの世界で理想郷は作れない。現実を受け入れろ、我が息子よ。
I don't have to face shit.
ここに。
これもお前のためだ。聞き分けろ。無駄な抵抗だ。致し方ない。
プリンス。
あくまで現実世界で抗おうというのか。お前のために書いた小説が甘い理想を抱かせたのだな。 私の過ちが命を縮める劇薬になろうとは。ならばその万有。
Bro, don't give me the fucking dad talk.
おとなしくスワンと。
You gave me the dad talk and then you fucking whiffed.
行くぞ。
致し方ない。避けたのか。
Again.
この力で闇を。
幻想の物語の中にこそ理想はある。理想郷を夢見たお前に否定する理由など。
Omi is like, didn't you read this book and found your ideals around it? Yeah, ideals change, brother. And if this is what you stood for when you wrote it, then it's not what I want.
これもお前のためだ。現実を見せてやろう。
行くぞ。飲み込
む。致し方ない。
加減はしない。
おとなしく神が長引くだけだ。
And now he gets nuked. See you later. I don't got daddy issues. We whiffed, but we're still good.
なぜだ。私の一番の読者であるお前なら理解できると。なぜだ。
この力で闇を。
なぜだ。これが理想へと邁進する真の力なのか。共に夢を叶えたいとは言ったが。
You just gave up on the dream, buddy. I'm still trying to get to mine.
なんという力。わずかの間にアーキタイプをこれほど。そこまでお前を突き動かす原動力は何なのだ。今戻っても志半ばで犬死にするだけだというのに。
You gave up. I won't. What a line.
あなたのようには。
諦める。私が。
Bro, you're sitting here in denial. You did give up.
理想を癌として捨てぬその覚悟。ここに閉じこもった私とは違うというのか。その力。まさか。お前はどんな時も諦めなかった。あらゆる壁を乗り越え、あまたの英雄像を集め、繋いできた。それが、ついに、3つの国、8つの種族、そして人間。分かたれたあらゆる英雄たちの力を束ねし、
Are we gonna upgrade from Prince to King?
アーキタイプの王、キングのアーキタイプに、今こそ至ろうというのか。
聞こえるか。
She's alive! Take me back now!
おい、起きろ。
なんと、お前を呼ぶ声は。
Take me back to my friends right now!
お前は、お前だけの意志で動いているわけではないのだな。
Those are my friends.
仲間たちがいるんだ。
And I gotta peace out.
お前を支える者たちの意志、それぞれの道をなさんとする力。そうか。それらすべてがお前の力の源だというのだな。不安と向き合うことを忘れれば魔法は滅びを招く。その戒めは滅亡戦争以前にも知られていたという。アーキタイプとは破滅を防げなかった古き人間たちが残した願いなのかもしれんな。今度こそ滅びの未来を。
We at least need a try. Why the fuck would we give up?
やってみたいん
We
だ。
made it this far.
自分がどこまでできるのか。
なるほど。現実がいかに変え難いとしても、自分が何を成し得るのかさえ。そうか。私が想像し得なかった物語の先を描けるというのなら、現実へ戻ればもはや幻であるここは消えるだろう。私自身も例外ではない。お前と違って帰るべき半身もないからな。だが 私がお前の父の掲げた理想だというなら消えゆく前に託そう。モアとしてではなく
It's the least you could do after she fucking gave up and tried to get me to give up too. Just don't fucking try to brainwash me with the power. The city before me fades away. I'm back in academia. I wrote my ideals as a fantasy novel because I believe that there is power in fantasy. Though all my story ultimately did was trail in the glories of the past, perhaps yours will show us the true power of fantasy. So carry on as you would. Make your final preparations. My time as Moore may be coming to an end, but I can continue to serve you in that role. This could very well be my last time here. I should ensure that I leave with no regrets. As for the Seeker's research, allow me to close the book on it. It's already well beyond the scope of anything I could have imagined. We're still just a prince. There's nothing more on this side at least. I only have enough to do one night mask. Nothing else is new. Oh wait, this is new. Nothing here is new. Seeker's research? It seems that Seeker's research would be of no additional use to you. Rather, I feel as though I'm the one who's benefited from it, considering all I've learned. Lectures, there are no more lessons to be learned. This marks your graduation from academia, so to speak. This is the last opportunity we'll have to speak like this. Words are no longer necessary. My belief in you is more powerful than any I could say. In the end, you showed me hope. I thank you for that. Where's Plateau? Plateau has gone off on a journey to the place he should always have been. No! The truth of academia. More study was magically created within the fantasy novel that Animus carries. It would be more accurate to say that academia was created from the former king himself, with Moore at its core, as opposed to Moore acting as the creator. The eccentric interior is thought to be based on the former king's research center at the Mages Academy. The truth of the royal scepter, a divine relic in the form of a scepter outstandingly powerful even among other relics of the old world, has the extraordinary power to absorb magla from the masses and store that magla in large quantities, and is capable of unleashing magic equal in destructive power to natural disasters. The first king of Uchronia realized that its power to absorb magla from others was, in effect, the power to force people to forget their anxieties. To ensure that ruinous wars like the War of Destruction would never happen again, generations of kings made it their duty to ground their influence throughout the kingdom. Their wish was granted and the kingdom enjoyed a long peace, but that peace came at a heavy price, robbing people of inward strength to face their own anxieties themselves. Now, the time has come for the kingdom to settle its long-standing debt. On Moore. The true form of the enigmatic figure was a seeker of ideals, who had been separated from Animus's father, the former king Hythlodaeus V, by the very same magic that separated the prince from Animus. Just as Animus had no old memories, he too lost all memory of ever being king, much less a father. And Mystical Scrolls. It's a scroll containing the formula for the royal magic. I finally understand it all now. This is unmistakably the formula for the royal magic invoked by the king. Small wonder it was found in this room, for I myself am the former king who wrote it, at least in part. The royal magic brought many wonders to fruition, but the essence of my spell stems from one simple wish: the desire for guidance. One who would bring about the emergence of a hero, a seeker who would play an indispensable role in making this country rediscover the virtue it had lost. Not in my wildest fantasy could I have imagined that you, whom I thought long dead, would become that hero. Through the power of guidance, a hero emerges. Then the seeker archetype I awakened to was After I committed the formula, I used the royal scepter to invoke the magic that would put things into motion upon my death. Once it began, those words coursed through my mind. I know not what spurred me to do so, but I wrote them all down with frantic urgency. That's why the language of a faraway land is scrawled throughout the scroll. Even now, I don't know the full significance of them. However, I can only imagine they were an essential part in reaching the true seeker I sought. In any case, the very hero appears before me now. The cogs that have been set in motion can no longer be stopped. O great hero, I entrust the future of this kingdom to you. Well, I'm off.
いいか
If you leave here, you'll never be able to return. Are you certain you've done all you need to? I'm ready. When you leave that door, a predicament awaits you, if that's even a strong enough word. Louis transformed into a demon, and at his side, death itself.
だが
But you have already overturned your fated demise once. If you do emerge victorious and become king, you will truly have proved your ideals correct. That fantasy is not just an empty dream, but one with the power to change the world. It seems as though my novel has outlived its usefulness. Feel free to leave the old book here. From now on, you'll be the one writing the story, your own true tale of fantasy.
この国を
The
任せ
king... Okay. What else do you have in your hand? Is it just your
今は
notes?
ないものを信じることに価値があること。幻想が現実を塗り替えることを私の代わりに示してくれ。では行くがいい。新たな王よ。
無事なのか。お
よかった。
まあ拙者たちが無事だったのかなどとお主からすれば滑稽かもな。
I'm just glad my friends are alive.
ユーラスのやつが落ちてく俺らをボロボロの凱旋車でかっさらってくれてな。
あと藍ザメの羽が思ったより使い物になったというのも大きい。
二度とやらん。
体の傷ならもう塞がっていますよ。驚きました。みるみる自然に癒えたんです。
きっと応援してくれる人たちの願いの力よ。ルイにされたのと逆の魔法が起きたんだわ。何？
なぜだ。まだ立ち上がってくるというのか。何がそこまでさせる。
ルイ、この世に理不尽は確かにある。お前の全てが間違いだとは悔しいが言い切れない。
だが武力を持ち出すのは勝手な諦めだ。そこから未来は生まれない。恐れと不安にあがくことで初めて生まれる力や未来があると私は信じる。
まあ辛酸をなめたお主には信じるなど馬鹿げて見えるかもな。よくわかる。
Everybody's popping
だ
off.
がな、信じることを投げ出しても先に待つのは緩やかな破滅だけだ。
でも私変われるって信じてる。歌なんて信じることの塊みたいな行為を。なのにあなたも私の歌に見せられたでしょ。
命を差し出すために生きていた私でさえ一つの出会いで全てが変わりました。 今はまだないものを恐れずに望むこと、できると信じること、それこそがきっと魔法なんです。
ルイ、大勢があんたを支持するのもそんな望みを託すからだ。なのに当のあんたが壊すのか？あんた本当は怖いんじゃないの？自分が捨てたものこそが希望だった。そう認めちまうことがよ。
ルイ、私たち妖精の祖先が古戦郷に身を寄せたのはエルダ族に、人間に憧れたからなのよ。まだどこにもない幻想さえみんなで信じ合って現実にしちゃう。それが人のすごいところ。それを全部否定してなくてもいい世界にしようなんて絶対間違ってるんだから。
愚か。そんな絵空事を誰が世界に保証しうるというのだ。理不尽は繰り返させぬ。二度とな。
Oh.
.今までの力とは違う。これはマグラの暴走。ルイ自身が人間に。
みんなやるぞ。こればっかりは実際に証明してみせるしかない。
これが最後の戦いよ。
Ah, shit, here we go again, I guess.
私たちの世界のために使いこなして絶対に勝つわよ。絡めてでいくわ。いいわよ、ジュナ。フリーで追加したわ。
距離を取る。ライト。その程度。
マスクドダンサー、ちょっと苦しいわよ。
この力でやるぜ。
主の首をやるじゃない。
この力で絡めてでいくわ。
プリンセスこれ。
And now without Heisme, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I just have no idea. I want to stop relying on Heisme because it's so fucking fake. But I think he has higher chances of dodging than Hulkin has of blocking. So it doesn't matter. I think at this point we're just cooked. Go next, chat. Play this game off stream or finish it like on fucking Sunday. I think I can swap her out for now. I might just use her on the second half, but I don't know what the fuck, man. Heisme is so crucial to me right now because he's my healer and he's also my fucking my dodge tanker, so it just doesn't work, dude. I literally just have to get lucky enough that he swings at Heisme when it fucking matters or something. And that's it. Because this first half, we get through it just fine because the game isn't breaking itself. Everything is working the way it's supposed to be. So we're not at risk of fucking anything. See, like, he's just here vibing the fuck out. Because it's fine. He doesn't really care. But the second you put him in an unwinnable situation where everything is just fucking blowing up and nothing fucking works, you're just fucked. See, and they tank 2 AoEs and I'm dying already. I just tanked 2 AoEs and I'm fucking death's door. Like, if he gets to spam like 4 AoEs, I'm not gonna be able to kill him. It doesn't make sense, right? Now he wants to dodge everything. This fight on its own is making me not want to try the hardest difficulty in this game. Because it feels like artificial as fuck. The only way that we can probably get through this is if we actually full-on dodge tank with Heisman. If we give him the Voke, I just missed. If we give him the Provoke, and he provokes and tries to dodge tank, that's probably one of the only ways. Instead of using the block, we need to give him the Voke, I guess. Fuck that guy in particular. That was expected. That was super expected. The 1 point of agility just means he's immune to fucking anything. He's immune to all types of criticism, guys.
助かったわ。
すぐやってやるんだから絡めてでいくわ。
行くぞ。他のやりこの力で
人形のマグロが散っていくわ。
拙者に一番似合いの力かも。出し惜しみ
頼り
ません。
にしてる。
消えている。あがくなど無意味。
マスクドダンサーちょっと苦しいわよ。
王道行くぞ。先よろしく。
油断も慢心
I refuse to do dodge tanking. I refuse to do it, man.
ありがとう。
If your whole game is balanced around the whole community agreeing that you have to dodge tank to kill the boss, it's scuffed, man. I will kill it without it, even if it means having to stream this a whole other day. I'd rather do that than just cheese it with dodge tanking.
使わせてもらう。
この力で絡めてでいくわ。
この力で氷よ。
手を切ら。
マスクドダンサー
プリンスベルセル
有事不の身のこれを使う。
やってやるんだから。これを使えば
すまない。
感謝する。
行くぞ。氷よ。
動いてなんたらの魂
拙者に一番似合いの血出し惜しみません。
悪いな。
マスクドダンサーちょっと苦しいわよ。
この力でプリンスまだ耐える。
油断も慢心もせん。これを使う。
She just got clapped.
この力で絡めてでいくわ。
落ち加減はしない。小さく覚悟し
有事不の身のこなし。ついこれなら
甘く見な。マスクドダンサーちょっと苦しいわよ。
新時代の煮えとなれ。
間合いを取る。プリンスこれベルセルク。
人形のマグロが散っていくわ。弱点に命中。
シール重装を使うか。
マスクドダンサー
I don't even know if I want to use the dances here. I think I'll just swap her out for Stroll.
待ちくたびれた。やるぜ。
油断も慢心もせん。取っておきな。新時代の煮えと
悪は正すファイター氷の力だ
ストロールが敵に着地
ブリーフ氷を
人形のマグロが危険か弱点に命中その調子よ隊長
使わせて
頼り
もらう。
にしてる
助かったわ。
覚悟はいいか思ったより耐えるの加減はしない
It's dead. Now the question is Hulkenberg better for this second half, or am I coping and wasting another hour of my time? I think I'm coping personally. But you know, what do I know? If I get a victory foresight, I'm swapping back to Heisman.
なら遠慮。
やつ
ルイ
さあ
みんな
本当にこれが最後
No victory foresight. Okay. She doesn't have full HP. It's already fucking cooked, chat.
絡めてでいくわ
理想の新世界貴様らはもはや
ベルセルク
敵に弱点を
まあよけて英霊の力
Let's see. I'm just gonna go for Royal Sword, see how much this does. 2800 and it crit. And then he just proceeds to fucking whiff. And then he just dodges. I don't know why it's not hitting Hulken there. If she's taunted. But you know, whatever I guess. Then we get nuked by magic.
ナイトその程
特別に踊ってあげるわお題は死んだもったいないかな
I swear I need to swap Juna out here. But if I need her to come in later, I'm fucked. The problem now that both Hulken and Heisme are in is that I could just get fucked real hard. I'm to Royal Sword again. I could get extremely fucked in the sense that if he decides to do one lightning move, I'm cooked. Hulken needs out as well. Ah, he's buffing already. That's amazing. She's fine. He's fine. Her defense being low is cooked though. There's the thunder move. Dodge it. No dodge, but we repelled.
前に出る距離を取るこれが我が剣
The problem right now is that we're not hitting weaknesses. So we could just fall over and die.
出し惜しみはせん
Because we're not getting extra turns, right? We're just healing. Every turn we're just healing.
感謝する
感謝する
ベルセルク
騎士の誓いとともに
Like what am I supposed to do here? I kind of want her to leave. But then if she leaves, Stroll's been getting one shot, Juna's fucked.
我が正義にかけて
It's gonna buff every turn too. I don't have any way of removing the cleanse. I mean the thing. The buff at this point. I need to get Juna in. But I can't get her in this turn.
大丈夫か こうじゃない。行くぞ。切り裂く。
We're gonna miss here, but fuck it. Nope. That's fine. Basilio took it down. Alright, they want Hulkin out. That might be an okay time to put Juna in, I guess, but... Good. We might as well just AoE everybody. I'm not gonna run out of healing, I'm gonna run out of items first. I think I might call it if we whiff here. If we die on this one, I might call it. I don't know. Didn't dodge. Anybody weak to this? Nope. Basilio's weak to dark, right? Victory foresight here is insane because we get to semi-reset. Let's see. I'm gonna go for a big nuker here. Royal Sword. 7k. Basilio. Another 5k. Quick change is already in effect, then just leave. Well, what is up? What is next? High pressure, so another turn lost. Dekanda, so it took away its box. Dekaja? Nope, just an attack. And a slam. And then a Thunder Fang. Not that much to heal through. I see. Now they Kaja. Attack. Focus shot. I was expecting a crit. Ice, which means our turn is next because we're gonna block it, I think. Yep. We still need baby heals. That does decent damage from the back line, but not a lot. Dekaja again. Attack. Slam. I got crit, so now I have Anxiety. And now we're gonna get hit by darkness, which Basilio is weak to. But we blocked and dodged. Oh, but he didn't lose turns because we accidentally phased him. So now he's gonna Heat Riser here or Debilitate, and then he's gonna Scream, and then we go again. Oh, I guess not. We probably need to cleanse our debuffs. Basilio should swing though. Yeah, to get that. And then we can get rid of our things. And I guess now we heal. Alright, let's see what he does. I'm gonna be eating because it's kind of late. He wants Heismay to leave. Nice. Oh, she already had it, I think. No, actually, I don't think she did. Okay, he's gone crazy. I'm dead. He's double buff. I don't have a way of removing that until I get to Juno. Is he gonna cleanse? Or is he gonna ignore it? That's not good. That is worse, actually. Because now I think June is dead for sure. This is bad. No dodging. He buffs. I have to try here. I have to try here. This is what we've been building up for. This is it. If it goes to shit here, I'm sorry. Animus is going for the unalive yourself play. That did no damage. That did negative. Oh my god. No, it was not worth a shot. He's dead. We cooked the whole run on that play. Actually. Now we're just dead. Victory foresight. Nope. I'm gonna greet again. Okay. He's still in the front, dude. Hmm? He wants Ice May God. He wants Izame gone. Oh my god. He's buffed. Am I dead? Not yet. Any blockers? Any counters? Nope. Oh my god. I am so close. But not close enough. I'm like right there. But I need to get a victory foresight or something, dude. He can't be quadruple buffed by the time it's my turn. Not the anxiety, dude. You got anxiety IRL? I do too at this point. Oh, I'm dead. No? I think I'm dead. Foresight. Nope. Oh my god, he's right there. Please don't fuck me. Yes! Please don't fuck me here. Oh, that's bad. I think we're dead. I think we're dead. Okay, magic first is fine. Because we block one. Why did he die? And where was the block? We're fucking dead. No, man. Wait! Bass! Bass, free me! Yes! Yes! I'm free! I'm free! Let's go! Fuck that guy! Fuck him! We need a clip of that. Bass Duff Chad. Bass was my goat. He survived with 1 HP. I'm pretty sure we gave him the ability to survive with 1 HP, no? Or did we give him the anti-crit and he just survived with 1 because he's a G? I don't remember. But he's my goat. My goat. I didn't need no fucking dodge tanking royal thief shenanigans. I'm him, and so is he. Woo. Yeah, this is where we pretend we didn't struggle, and then we just say fucking easy. You're not dreaming this. Hopefully I'm not either. We did it. Hmm? No, please, please. I don't need more. Please tell me it's just a cutscene. I'm begging. I'm begging.
まやかしだ。
どうなっているの？
Come on, Short King, pop off. Beam him up. Ooh! I finally bested my adversary, Louis, who had become a threat to all mankind. Thankfully, the nightmare of an entire populace transformed into humans has been averted. This nation has some hope for a future. I'm kind of shaking a little bit, not gonna lie. Basilio came through, dude. I'm still not over it.
なるほど。幻想こそが人々を不安から解き放ち、行き詰まった現実を変える力となったか。
And rest easy, King. It's my time.
我が息子を選んだ。途方もない賭けは、なんと身を私の役目もここまでか。
これであなたが情熱を持って書いた小説の続きが綴られていくでしょう。
He's reuniting with her.
まさかお前なのか。
古戦郷が焼き討ちにさらされた時、私は自身に術をかけ、妖精の中で精神だけの存在として生き残る道を選びました。過酷な定めを生きることになったあの子に、いつか導きが必要となった時。
ではアーキタイプの力はお前の。
いいえ、私は気づきを与えたに過ぎません。
This is the first time that we actually see her, huh?
あの力は特別なんかじゃない。世界を変える意志を持つ者なら誰にでも備わるものです。つまり誰にだって世界を変えられるということ。それましてやあの子は今やこの大陸に残るすべてのドラゴンをも重複してみせた勇士。ドラゴンとは人にとっての不可能の具現化。
I wonder if you get the same dialogue if you didn't do the Dragon Quests.
あの子にはある。
そうか。もはや私が手を取ってやらねばならぬ弱き幼子ではないのだな。本当にすまなかった。権力は奪われ、エルダの里は焼かれ、お前を失った。 さらに我が子も襲われ、もはや希望がなかった。それで私は王の魔法に全てを託したのだ。この世界が彼を選ぶなら、まだ望みがあると信じて。
これでいいのです。あの子の、そして私たちの戦いはようやく終わったの。誰かに不安を預ける王の魔法も王爵ももう必要ない。本来人は自分で力を生み出してきたんです。不安こそを力とし、未知への歩みをやめない限り、現実は変わり続け、世界は可能性に満ちる。
王位の継承などではない、真の王たる資格を持つ者による新たな時代の幕開けだ。そろそろ約束の時だ。新たなる王が定まる日。
See ya, old man. Get out of here.
名脈が本当に終わる日だ。
Let me see what's next, if anything.
だが、我が子を祝い、そなたと共に下る冥府ならば、憂いなどない。
長い旅だったわね。
そうだな。そしてここからあの子の旅が始まる。王国のあらゆる民に次ぐ定めの夜明けである。
気がすったな。いよいよ新王の大発表か。
長きにわたり争われた王位の継ぎ手、その苛烈なる争いにおいて民の信託を最も集めし者、この者こそ連合王国の新たなる王である。
見ろ、あの顔。
Let's go!
そうだね、そうだね。なんてこったい。あの子ついにやり遂げちまったよ。新しい国王陛下か。
認めねえよ。新王はルイ様だ。
息子を指名するなんてイカサマでしょ。暴れろ、許すな。
Sore ass losers.
これ以上の王石はまかりならん。
静まれ。すでに勝負は決したのだ。新たな王が決した以上、王とは陛下の所領であらせられる。争うというのならば、
Yeah, Godot. Tell him.
相手になるがいいか。
すげえもんだ。あいつ本当にやりやがった。
王都に再び静寂が訪れ、
お
新しい王の戴冠日がやってきた。
Don't get nervous. I hope I can do this.
まったく緊張してるのか。今までの窮地に比べれば怖がることじゃないだろ。
さすがに心臓が飛び出そうだ。
心臓？アーキタイプで慣れっこじゃないのか。とにかく胸を張っていけ。
大丈夫よ。盛り上げとかは私たちがやるから。
王子殿下。いや、もうそうは呼べなくなるのか。陛下でしょうかね。
I'm your majesty now? Let's go! Your majesty. I hope I can live up to that title.
そういやさっき元老院だかの連中見かけたぞ。たぶん前から味方でしたみたいな顔のよ。調子いいぜ。
Passes like fuck him, man.
支持してくれてるだけいいんじゃない？国民の中にはまだ納得してない人もいるわけだし。
国務を遂行できるか心配する声も多いと聞きます。
And their concern is justified. It's not as though I swayed the entire kingdom to my idealistic views.
壇上ではジュナが司会役を、陛下には簡潔に答えていただくだけの予定です。王国をどのように導きたいのか、陛下はまずどんな言葉で語られますか？
I'm not sure, Haru.
世界は必ず変わっていける。未熟だけどみんなとできる限りのことをやっていきたい。
それでいいんじゃないか。ペラペラと喋るより決意が伝わることが大事だ。
でも会場にはあなたを支持しなかった人も大勢来てるわ。そういう人たちにはどう答える気？
結果で示すしかないよ。未来はもっと良くなるって感じてもらえるようにね。
無名からのし上がっててっぺん取ったんだ。今さら無理に気取らなくたって大丈夫だろう。
You gotta change your mind somehow.
君主は堂々とさえしていればそれでいい。
そうだな。実務だってまあ一通りはやってみたし。
さて、そろそろ顔見せの時間だ。気を引き締めよう。
頑張ってね。
いつもありがとう。
Couldn't have done it without the homies.
新王様。
ではお迎えしましょう。新たな国王陛下よ。王様は
陛下、王国をどんな国に導かれますか？
落ち着いて。あなた自身の言葉でいいのよ。
Gallic always having our backs.
自分はまだ未熟だ。何をなせるのかはわからない。でも世界は変われるってことを信じてる。立ち向かうよ。どんな難題でもね。
なら王様、これも教えて。国にはあなたをついに支持しなかった人もいるわ。そんな声にはどう答えるの？
失望させてしまうことはきっとある。結果を積み重ねるしかない。でもたとえ王を好きになれない人でも自分の未来は信じていられる。そんな国にしたい。
Alright, they're coming around.
夢や幻想を信じていられる国。大層難題ですね。
必 ずできるさ。
言うじゃない。もしもできたら最高の王様だわ。それじゃいよいよご注目よ。
ひざまずかれるべき主はおりません。どうぞ王自らの指にて王冠。
We did it, gang! Let's go, gang gang!
ああ、ついに望んでいた日が訪れた。旅の果て、彼は英雄の良き心を知り、民に望まれる王となった。だが、新たな旅は始まったばかり。まだしばし彼の行く末を見守ってほしい。新王が誕生してから1年の月日が過ぎた。
We get post game? I'm walking amongst my people? My peeps?
おい、聞いたか？閉鎖されてた魔法学院、いよいよ再開されたらしいぞ。
本当か？確かモンタリオの
The town isn't on fire. I'll take it as a dub.
1年でこぎつけたな。
今じゃすっかり参道まで整備されてるらしい。
Ooh, Juna's leading the academy?
学院長はなんとジュナ様だそうだ。
歌姫のか？
あの人は今やルイの事変から世界を守った王の六本槍のお一人だからな。これからは亡きフォーデン芸家が制限していた魔法の研究を国民に全面的に解放するそうだ。
まあ去年の陛下とルイの戦いで魔導機なんかなくても魔法は使えるってことがみんなに知れ渡っちまってからな。
他にも王宮にうちら正教の息がかからなくなったことで
We kicked the church people from the palace? Or to believe it's already been a full year. Only natural there would still be unrest amongst the people.
騎士団なんか正教府とズブズブだった前団長が一発更迭。しかも
Haizme leads the Royal Knights? Holy shit! I thought it was gonna be Hulkin.
信じられるか？騎士団の総団長が有事不足だぞ。
He's gonna train him well. The old man is sick.
誰も文句は言えない。
議会も市民の代表が招かれるようになって、今まで握りつぶされていた平民の声が届くようになった。お高く止まってた昔と比べると信じられんことだ。
正直あの若い王様のおかげかもしれん。去年の戴冠式覚えてるか？全員違う種族の英雄たちが同じ一人の王の誕生を民と祝った前代未聞の即位礼。若い世代の上流人たちの中に
The Great Reconciliation.
大いなる和解なんて呼ぶ連中もいるそうだ。前の陛下は殺されちまって不憫だったが、息子がこれなら無念ばかりでもないだろう。
そうだな。けど進化を問われるのはこれからさ。1年目は
We're gonna hear about the future through gossip? That's kinda fair. People are smiling more now, but smiles won't solve the multitude of problems we still face.
そういや、その王様なんだがな。なんかそっくりの少年がその辺歩き回ってるのを見たってやつが結構いてな。
いや、そりゃないだろう。お供もなしでか？だいたい王様がこんなところに用事あるかよ。
だよな。
He's like, I'm just shopping, yeah. They don't even know. Like, bro, it's been a year. You don't know how your king looks? Ooh.
皆からのお願いばかりが山のようだ。何日かかるんだ?
Ooh, her outfit looks sick.
政治が苦手で家を出たのにな。まあ今やお主は家一番の出世頭。諦めろ。
Eva's here too.
思ったより混乱のない一年でしたね。正直、王爵の消滅で不安が広がって国は荒れるかと。
類に懲りて二度とごめんだと思ったのかもな。どうであれ、揉め事を握りつぶさない気風が育ってきている。上々だ。
おかげで陳情の数もこの通りだからな。
はい、王様。追加持ってきたよ。
Oh, ain't no way. Hell nah. Go get some food, Hulkin.
よいしょっと。
Heismay looks so cute.
いつの間に離れる時は一声音あれほど。
うわ、飾ったなりは未だになれん。ルイやフォーデンはよくあんな服です。
Oh, he's wearing armor. Stroll?
おいへか。
Ooh. Wait, why does everybody look sicko mode?
すぐに探してくる。
待って、私も行く。
He looks so cool. I think his outfit is my favorite. He looks like a whole ass fucking knight.
それぞれ立場
Like a good lord knight himself.
肝心のあいつが変わってないからな。
A witchy teacher, yeah. We're just vibing out. Everybody's fucking struggling and we're talking to a drunk at fucking the Hushtani Bee. Based.
けどよ、鳥なしに入ってくれたのも聖教の連中でな。考えてみりゃ、連中も大教主が落ちんで、聖女様までいなくなって。
As authority weakens, power falls to the hands of those who have never wielded it. We must ensure it does not corrupt and give rise to new conflict.
偏見やらが急になくなったわけじゃないが、お前さんと話してると少しは分かり合える気がしてくるぜ。
こっちもいい話が聞けたよ。
お前さんいいやつだな。仕事に困ってんならいつでも紹介してやっから
Oh,
な。
kept me squared with what? I'm glad to see more optimism in the world. Still, it will take more than that to effect a true change.
また連れもなしでフラフラ来て。どうだい？町の本音ってやつは聞けたかい？あんたが王様だって言ったらみんな腰抜かすだろうね。けど悪いね。せっかく来てくれたのに。マリア今お使いに出ててね。
Oh, wait.
戻ってくるまで待とうかな。
本気かい？寄り道してるかもしれないし。
I ain't got shit to do, don't worry. My homies got it.
っていうか、お忍びもほどほどにしないと、またいつもみたいにこの絵隊長様に。
あ、いた。やっぱりここだった。もう。
Oh.
やはりこちらでしたか。噂をすればだ。
Oh, she's the captain of the royal guard. Heismay is the captain of like the general church knights people, right? I guess I have no choice.
何です？ご用事でも？
I was waiting for Maria.
というか、出歩くなら私も同行します。よしなって、その格好で張り付かれちゃお忍びじゃなくなっちまうよ。確かに。平気さ。そこいらの不届き者にやられる王様じゃないだろ。そうだ王様。マリアを見かけたら声をかけてやっとくれよ。すれ違う。
I like Hulkin's pouting face.
ちゃんと王宮に戻ってきてくださいよ。
Fine.
よし。
Maria, where are you? This reminds me of the first time Maria went missing. It seems so long ago now. She might be praying in the Grand Cathedral, just like back then. Before heading for the Grand Cathedral, why not talk to everyone else first? They're all in the royal capital to prepare for the new year, so let's find them. Bro, there's post-game like this, it's crazy, dude. Animus the First. The young king who earned the people's trust and ascended the throne after meeting the lofty requirements of the magic set in place by the previous king, Hythlodaeus V. Though oddly enough the rightful heir to the crown, he values having become king by the people's will and not his lineage. He was not coronated as Hythlodaeus VI, choosing instead to start a new era of kings as Animus I. Once a fond reader of his father's fantasy novel that convinced him that the country depicted therein was a utopia, Animus eventually eschewed the past and its lost glories and chose to embark instead on a path of a better king. Having achieved uniting the people in the kingdom's recovery from turmoil only a year after his coronation, his true worth as a leader will be put to the test as he moves into the second year of his reign. Uchronia is a united kingdom, a place where people of different lands and cultures live together. In order to be a king whose face is known to them, it may be time for him to set out once again as a traveler, a book that would tell his own story clutched in hand. Mysterious Voice. A mysterious voice guiding Animus upon awakening to the power of archetypes until his eventual revival as the prince. The voice belongs to the late queen of the Elder tribe, who used magic to transfer her soul into Gallica on the day the ancient Elden sanctum was set ablaze. In other words, Animus's mother. Is that it? Nope. The King's Six Partisans, a moniker for the allies that accompanied Animus on his journey, comprised of Stroll, Hulkenberg, Heisme, Juna, Yufa, and Basilio. After Animus's ascension to the throne, the collective title gradually came into use, though none seemed to be sure whether it originated from the crown itself or from the people. Refers to their continued support of the prince, which even after he sustained a blast of dark magic during the duel with Louis in Grand Trad and needed to flee, remained unwavering. Their peerless faith was further demonstrated when the prince returned again to Grand Trad and defeated Louis. The fervent strength of their relationship, though each hailed from different tribes, came to be seen as a symbol of hope by all in the kingdom. On Louis. Louis's mysterious origins are revealed. He is surprisingly of Elda origin, born in the Elden Sanctum much like Animus. After experiencing the arson attack on the Sanctum and having faced the overwhelming absurdity of it, he became radicalized, finding disappointment in all other avenues that did not amount to conquering through sheer force. Alright, where can I find the homies? I'm not gonna talk to all the NPCs, but I'll try to find the homies. Oh, is that Bass? Wait, Alonso's here. It's also my supports. Oh, we're gonna have to do this all over again, boys. I'd rather finish it tonight, so we're just gonna grind it out. Why hello, your majesty. It's only been a year since your coronation, but I see you've become quite apt at sneaking away from your palatial duties. Under constant fire from knaves of all trades, con artists, and critics alike, your opening act has been rather tumultuous, no? It's been tough going. Quite right, your critics are loud and open with their barbs, but plenty more have put their faith in you. Besides, most of those agitators are the kind of scum that stirs the pot in hopes that they might benefit from the country's turmoil. Nothing I couldn't handle, of course. All in a day's work for the royal adjutant to the Citizens' Council. Quite an ally I've made, I should hope. I wonder if my mother would be the slightest bit proud to see who I've become. That I'm doing my damnedest to use my talents for good, as I always should have. I'm proud to be working hard alongside you. That's right, supporting you is the best thing I can do. You're the one who's been able to create such lasting change in our country. That reminds me, do you remember Datarum, my hometown's landowner? He told me to send you his regards. He's since confessed his crimes and is awaiting trial. You were the one who awakened his conscience. It makes sense, doesn't it? You've proven your ideals to be true. That's why the country is doing so well. There's nothing more to it. I'm hardly qualified to speak of pride, but if this country has one, it's you. And I am proud to be amongst its people. Perhaps under your rule, the day will come that even we Nydia can walk about freely in our true forms. Haha, you're curious what I look like in my true form. I'd be happy to oblige, but let's save that for another time, shall we? So you can talk to everybody except Moore. We'll just see who we run into. Look at Basilio. He looks all fucking dapper, man. It looks like he's wearing a fucking turtleneck too. Heisme looks so sick though. Look at his cape. Well, I see our king is out on some personal business, eh? I believe Hulkenberg was searching for you, but I suppose it's none of my business who comes or goes. I'm on break myself. Only try not to frustrate your royal guards over much, They all take their duties quite seriously, much like their captain. Who am I kidding? A knight who smiles is surely a myth. That's become clear to me since becoming titled. What could be more bizarre? A Ujif outcast, once a wanted criminal with a bounty on his head, made knight commander. There was of course some opposition at first, but the more heart-to-heart talks I've had, the more accepting they've become, albeit gradually. They needn't look further than the outcasts who became their king. Indeed, you faced no shortage of persecution, and look at you now. Grand titles and posts across the nation are no different, spread across all the tribes. I've realized over the past year just how much a nation is defined by its people. No matter how great a king, he alone does not a country make. Yet he stands for those very people. A symbol and representative. That the king and those around him are of mixed tribes, it has already caused a great shift in sentiment, even for those in the rural villages. How's Tottery? He seems as busy as he can handle, now that they've resumed trade with other villages. Your coronation inspired the village to greater heights. It proved that barriers can be broken, and that even they could take the first step. New winds are blowing in every corner of this country. I'll have to make another trip back home with my son to see the changes for myself soon enough. And someday, I hope distant generations will grow up only knowing conflict born of tribal differences from history books. We have a ways to go before that day comes, but until it does, let us forge the path toward it, Your Majesty. And Bass. Hey, out inspecting again. He is wearing a turtleneck. Seems the right paint to me, but I appreciate you going to all the effort. Making your rounds, Basilio. Yeah, Captain of the Tradian Brigade, reporting in. And I'm pleased to report that there's nothing to report, Your Majesty, so I'm taking a break. Bit of a mouthful in it, still not used to calling myself a captain, besides. We've even taken in some survivors from Louis' troops, you know, but don't you worry, I've got two eyes on him even when I ain't looking. Way I see it, they weren't the ones trying to make the world worse. I just gotta show him how power is supposed to be used, yeah? We owe it to you that there's less discrimination in the city these days. Fewer and fewer are turning to a life of crime to make ends meet. If Del could see Grand Trat today, his eyes would bug out. And not just Del, a lot of the guys who didn't make it. I take it you mean Vinka. You remember him? Those damn experiments trapped him in a vengeance he couldn't see past, but I feel like even he might smile seeing what I'm up to now. We built this piece with a lot of blood and tears, so I say those of us who made it this far owe it to all of them what didn't to protect it. Maybe I've got nothing to report today, but it's not like bad people just stop being bad because you're king now. You've been through a lot though, so thanks for not giving up on us, or the world for that matter. You spot any trouble that I didn't spot first, you just point me at it. I'll solve it quick, like. Who else do we got here? I really want to punt this kid, because he fucking hated us. Whoa, Elda, you really became king. King, hey king, oh king. Fuck you, kid. Fuck that kid. Wait, is this Julius? Julian? Sorry, I forget his name. Alright, Julian, what's up? Your Majesty, running around Sunshade Row at this time of year, you must have very particular tastes. Perhaps you've heard, there's unrest across the land as the oppressed are rising up in revolt against their oppressors. Or perhaps that news hadn't reached your walled garden here in Grand Trad. History books may not be kind to this era. Shouldn't they rise up? Goodness, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you just endorsed rebellion. Don't you realize how your dangerous ideology has become the spark of new threats? The dim-witted of the world only fan the flames with their anxiety, be it people or monsters. To be dissatisfied is in our nature. Yeah, Julian. Oh, there's a beetle. Fuck, that was the last beetle that I missed. Gleckham? Been a while, no? You must remember me. I'm Sergeant Gleckham the Great. You're drunk as usual. Well, you see, that's the thing. End of the year's perfect time for a flagon, eh? Then again, every day's a perfect time for a flagon. But you know, I've been trying to cut back actually. When we lost Fidelio, God rest his soul, drink was the only thing that kept me from going mad. Certainly couldn't follow Louis after that, so leaving the Caradrias was sound, but it's still hard for a parapist to find decent work. Drinking my life away seemed the way to go. I assumed all of us from Louis' side who survived would have been sent straight to the gallows, but letting us join the brigade, well, real generous of you. Not sure I would have fit in anywhere else, speaking plain. Plus with old Basilio in charge, we're feeling right at home. Now I'm back to drinking for the fun of it, and I owe it all to you, your majesty. You're alright. I'm not gonna talk to the shopkeepers. I don't see anybody here, so let's go back to San Lumeo Street. San Lameo, one last time, we have to call it that. We're going back to San Lameo. For the last time. I just noticed I'm gonna have to cut this VOD into like 2 or 3 as well. Traveling with Lady Juna sure was fun. Your Majesty, what business do you have with a former helmsman like me? What about Juna now? I had the honor of attending to her during an expedition. Actually, I think she's on her way to the palace in order to meet with you. You didn't hear from Chief Magnus. Lady Juna was off inspecting the Mage Academy and I was the flight's helmsman. It knocked me on my arse when Lady Juna left Louis' company, you know. I left right after she did. Anyway, still undecided about you being king and all that. But I do appreciate you taking me in, so I'm gonna work to repay that favor. On that note, about time I get back to work. Oh, and don't tell the chief I was shooting the breeze, eh, Your Majesty? We got Loveless. What's the word, Your Majesty? Just one question, if I may. When are you gonna lower the booze prices in this country? I'm only codding ya. Haven't felt like drinking till I black out so often anymore. After I entered the tournament, I really went through some stuff. I was acting a fool on the world stage, and to you too. I'm grateful, you know. Can't speak for the rest of the country, but you've done right by us Parapus. We've got it better than we ever did. Some chuckleheads out there still try to take their aggression out on us, but they're just venting, probably. I'm sure you'll do something soon enough. Brigida. The king himself out browsing the shops. Perhaps I need to draft up a royal certificate of appointment. Tell the world we supply goods to the royal family. Any recommendations? One igniter in particular, in fact, though I'm afraid we're all sold out of it at the moment. The igniter I made at the children's request, the one that lights up with rainbow colors, is selling startlingly well. The store was packed with families and children. I now hold a position where I control the distribution of all manner of goods throughout the kingdom as the head of the igniter consortium. I can't help but think that if I had been in this position sooner, that the church's violence, the tragedy of that village could have been prevented. What matters is how we move forward though, right? Indeed, I can dwell on the past all I wish, but it won't change it. The future, on the other hand, I took up with this post after I was nominated by my colleagues. In other words, I suppose that means people have expectations of me, and that I too am a spoke in the wheel of change. Our new king has changed this country for the better. However, as a former arms dealer, it would be naive to think all weapons can ever disappear from this world. It's all the more reason I hope that the reasons for people to wield them continue to decline. To that end, I'll continue doing all that I possibly can with all that I am, just as you do. Ah yes, do you remember my dog? I found the ones who took her. Naturally, I considered ending their lives. But there she was, sitting beside him. Evidently, they could not bring themselves to harm such a sweet creature, so they decided to keep her instead. I had no choice but to spare their lives. I couldn't subject the gentle dog to the atrocities I'd commit in her name. You should complain with her sometime. I'm sure she remembers you. Who else is here? Juna? Oh, Plateau! Is that Plateau? Wait a second, isn't that the cat from Academia? If that place was made of magic, how is it here in real life? To say of nothing of how he could have survived in a deserted ruin buried in the snow. That shouldn't be possible, right? And yet he's never stopped looking cute. It doesn't bother you at all? You sure are something else. If memory serves, the last king did build himself a study in the Mage Academy. Do you think Academia was styled after that, maybe? I wonder what His Majesty, what Moore felt when he put this little guy in Academia. The cat tends to himself quietly, utterly impartial to us. Look at Juna. Oh, there you are, Animus. Heard you were in town, so I decided to see if we might cross paths. I have so much to tell you about my inspection, so I'm afraid you'll need to clear your diary for me soon. Did you bring me back any souvenirs? Let's just focus on the report. Don't worry, I'll give you the gist. Firstly, the Mage Academy's reconstruction is going swimmingly. Repairs are in full swing, and we're already processing admissions. I must say, I'm still surprised you appointed me, of all people, to be the Academy's headmistress. I was rather looking forward to going back on tour as a songstress. Oh, and shall I introduce you to my furry little friend? I scooped him up in the academy of all places. During the reconstruction, they stumbled on the little guy in some kind of observatory supposedly used by a king a long time ago. Considering the igniter around his neck, I'm sure he was being taken care of. I mean, there's no way a cat could survive alone in that cold, could he? Regardless, our mysterious kitty is only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the academy. All that knowledge was lost when it fell, so we're starting from scratch. It may even be hiding secrets as big as the Dragon Temple or the Sanctum. Oh, and I'm keeping the cat. Feels like fate, you know? And speaking of fate, on my way back, I met up with Myrtis. She's been keeping well, I hope. More than well, her throat has been fine and she's a fairly prominent singer about town now. We both just keep soaring to new heights. Her in music and me coming face to face with magic again. Surely you remember, music was the first magic born in this world, yes? When the heart expresses itself through music, it moves the hearts of others. And when they make hearts swell, why, there's no end to the magic. So you just you watch. With music and magic at my side, I'm going to change the world. All will have equal opportunity to own their talents at the Mage Academy. Our doors are open to all. That's what my sister would have wanted, and if it makes the world a better place, why isn't that just grand? Rella taught me that magic is more than a tool. It's in all of us, deep in our hearts. Right? Who else can we find here? Ain't this guy important? Slightly, but not that much. Who else can we find out here? Can I get on the runner? I can! Where's good old Nuras? Can I open the... I can still go in the pantry for whatever reason. This is so funny. Where's the man? He's not here. Maybe he's outside? Oh, he's over there. What brings in His Royal Majesty here? Come to feel the wind on your face too, have you? I know how it is. I've the fancy old title of Chief Engineer of the Kingdom Infrastructure Development Bureau, and can research as I please now, but something's missing. So I threw off that stuffy old uniform and came to gaze upon the runner in the way I do. I feel like I know what you mean when you say something's missing. I knew you'd agree. I think my bones are aching to feel the wind. I rather miss the days of dashing hither and thither in the runner. Not that I'm ungrateful for the gracious title you've given to a man who used to skulk about, modifying gauntlet runners. You haven't seen anything yet. Why, one day I'll invent a teleportation device that will deliver fresh fish straight from Oceana to your palatial plates. It would change the world, wouldn't you say? I'm just a bit, stuck at the beginning on the development. And it's times like this I need stimulation of the mind. You have anything that might do the trick? Are you going to send me on another relic hunt? Don't pretend you didn't enjoy it. Every time you'd pop back in with one, I remember how I could hardly contain my excitement. I'd do so miss traveling like that. Even if the relics themselves were better off left untouched, they've become the guiding principles of my research, you know? Convenience is important, but one must consider safety and the effects it might have on the world. An engineer who dumps a burden on future generations is no engineer at all. Still, it's no small feat to design with a perfect balance of safe and revolutionary. Even I struggle with it, and I'm a bally genius. I knew it. What I need is stimulation. Your Majesty. You know, like the soul-shaking speed and quiver of a drive engine. You let me know if you ever want to go out for a spin, won't you? Our dear old girl sparkling clean and always ready for takeoff. We got this snake. Jin. Is that your Majesty? What fortune to bump into you at the end of the year like this. If there is anything my humble personage may be able to do for you, your radiance, I am at your service. Say but one glorious word and I shall most happily... Okay, laying it on a little thick, aren't we? It's that forked tongue that got you in trouble last time. You hear me? One wrong move and I'm turning you over to Basilio. You've got to turn your life around. Of course. Anybody over that way? No, right? Nope. Let's talk to Yufa. Working hard as ever, Animus. Were you going about town and listening to what the people have to say? Myself, I've just come from the Crown Court, where I've been consulting with the people about their grievances and disputes as Chief Magistrate. Our court is taking on common grievances. In the past, we were busy with cases of violence and theft, but those have decreased remarkably. As you're undoubtedly aware, in the past many citizens were sentenced to hang without so much as a trial. I'm pleased to report things are different now. Anyone, regardless of race or status, can tell their side of the story in court and be judged equally and fairly. It just goes to show anything is possible, even for a priestess to become a chief magistrate. And my brother is making great strides as a village chief. He rather hated the role before, but he's truly found his calling, I think. As I said, no one knows what the future holds. It's all the more reason I try to guide people to good choices. I want to live in a society that practices kindness, where those who suffer need not turn to crime. And so I practice what I preach. The other day, I went to visit Ovi's church to inquire with those who are sick there about how the kingdom can be more accessible to them. Was Ovi doing well? Yes, we practiced dancing together and then we showed her mother. All of them are ready to ease into working again. Hearing them made me reflect on all the people who still need our help. Until now, the only hope those people had was God. I want to fight for them to have options under laws and systems that they can rely on in addition to higher power. A country where all the tribes with all their values can join hands in harmony. That's what we need. You aim to achieve that too, yes, Your Majesty? I hope you'll allow me to keep walking alongside you in this. Still missing... Oh, we're not missing that many. We kind of burned through a lot.
Yeah.
Hello there, Your Majesty. It's great to see that you're doing as well as ever. I've just left a meeting with the provincial lords. I also preach the Mastari teachings in various areas when the opportunity arises. Many still push back against such teachings, but that's perfectly fine. A country is well served by different perspectives. Many of the villagers have come around to this too, you know. I think that's because you all face such danger on our behalf. Still, it won't be easy to change the entirety of Uchronia. Its history is embedded deep in its roots. The country is larger, and some people will need all the power you have. The true test of your values has only just begun. Edo, are you surveying the city incognito, Your Majesty? Your escorts would be aghast, not that I think anyone is truly capable of harming you. As you are aware, faith in the Sanctus Church plummeted after our misdeeds were exposed. I admit, we were arrogant and unjust, wicked in custom, but people have found salvation through the Church as well. I intend to restore the Sanctus Church to its true purpose, to offer salvation to those in need. As a Sanctiarch, I guess, and as someone who was saved by the Sanctus faith myself, that is all I can do to return the favor. Alright, one more stop. We'll probably run into like 6 more people here-ish. I didn't want to leave without talking to people though. The old man? Uttered? Well, if it isn't Your Majesty, it's been a year since you've ascended the throne, and a quick one at that. It feels like the strife with Louis was but a bad dream. Had you asked me then, I would have been wringing my hands about one so young leading the kingdom, but now I'm embarrassed to have thought it. You had a keen eye to recognize the danger Louis posed, and are braver still to have fought him. You had a kingly caliber I never truly possessed. Still, a single year is but a drop in the proverbial bucket. Stay vigilant, King. Oh, I'm gonna start here, and then do the rounds, I think. Salva. Well, if it isn't His Majesty, the captain of the Royal Guard was looking for you. As a former guard captain of the Caradrius, perhaps I should report your whereabouts. Why are you here? I suppose I should reintroduce myself. I'm Salva, in service of the kingdom as a captain of the state army. I parted ways with Louis shortly before his runner made for the Skyborn Royal Palace. When I saw the horror that Zorba had become, I knew the world he wanted was no longer of mine. I thought I'd find my place within Louis' private forces after being disgusted by the shameless corruption of the royal army, but his true intentions were worse than I could imagine. It was a general who pulled me back in. He said my experience leading a force of mixed tribes would be valuable. I'd only taken the job in hopes of atoning, so it's a strange twist to serve with pride in the state army I once so detested. Still, I wonder why he bothered with us. Milo. Your Majesty, it's already been a year since you've ascended to the throne, and 1 year since I lost my bid for it. Thinking back, I've no regrets. I'd not have been able to defeat Louis in the end, as you did. That's candid for you. I don't know what I expected really, but I believe in your power, Your Majesty. Though I'll not acquiesce on all fronts, you know, you needn't look further than your 6 partisans, your merry little band. I can appreciate your faith in your inner circle, but to award them all your key posts? Why, one might suspect you of collusion. A country requires views from all walks of life. Or, put another way, why not appoint me your prime minister? With my guidance, Uchronia would become a land of true beauty. Just when you think he's about to make a decent point, he plays his own angle. Don't let your guard down around that guy. We had somebody else here. Oh, Barden. What an unexpected coincidence, Your Majesty. No guards with you today. Don't worry, I'm no tattletale. I myself just left the meeting going over how the provincial governments are doing. We convened for the new year. How are things in Martira? Oh, it's as lively as it used to be, and we owe it all to you, Your Majesty. That dodgy mess you cleaned up for us feels like ancient history now. And I'm pleased to report, as head of the provincial lords, it's nothing but good news reaching my ears. Better relations between towns has employment up and overall welfare too. Each town has specialities and wisdom to offer. I don't know why they call them speciality. I would just call them specialties, to be fair. That's been a gripe with me the whole game. And when we combine our heads, there's no problem we can't solve. I just feel so blessed to be a part of it. I know I made some blunders when I first stepped into the governor's role, but I'm happy to share my failings so others don't repeat my mistakes. Are things alright now? Indeed they are. The townspeople play an active role in policy and administration, and I'm not bearing that weight alone. Or some lords are like I was once, and would rather manage things at their sole discretion than leave things to the people. And yes, taking every matter to public opinion can be laborious, but with all the proceedings and disputes. Still, changing our own lives with our own hands makes the process worth the trouble. And choosing a king of our own will was all the inspiration we needed for a change. Roger. Your Majesty, it's an honor to meet you at this most auspicious time of year. I know I was quite devoted to Louis at one point. His power was both overwhelming and alluring. Where do you stand now? I'm disgusted by my shallowness, if I'm honest. It's hardly an atonement, but I'll at least try to be straight with you from now on. Not to bring down the mood, but I wanted to mention, I sense something familiar amongst your supporters. I recognize it because I was the same way. In their eyes, you're a hero who conquered the monstrous Louis. They entrusted you with authority because of your power and their desire to be at peace. Let us assume that the people have expectations not of your ideology but solely of your power. King or not, failing to see the difference may invite consequences. Please take it from someone who erred in his ways. The people of this country have not recovered from the unrest, and when they do... Stop shitting on the mood, man. We're fine. Katharina's up there. Well, if it ain't the big man himself, good timing, mate. I just got back into town myself. Long time no see. Ain't it been? I've been out traveling since I took the reins on the Seekers recon team. Hard to believe it's been half a year. And crazy doesn't begin to describe what's beyond the sea. The sights, the magic, everything's so fantastic, I'm already itching to get back out there. Let me drink some water, I'm fucking dying. Well, I'm not specially keen on dodging the bloody cannonballs when my ship gets too close. Lots of tension out there, but what country isn't a little tense? Everything from the customs to the way they think is so different, my head spins. Makes all the tribal bickering seem right dull if I can speak my mind. But this country's changing for the better. I'm glad I turned over the throne to you. You turned it over to me, did you? Yeah, I knew you'd do right by the Parapet, so I bowed out early to give you a fighting chance. Just kidding. All my cohort have found jobs, and some of them have even picked up new skills from being out at sea so long. But don't you worry your kingly head. I'll have it all whipped up in a report for you. Do something proper kingish with it, yeah? Curious woman. I recognize her. No, I guess we didn't know her. Ooh, it's Russell from the Sanctum. You're here. Oh, Gallica, and your highness as well. Ah, but that's no longer your title, is it? Excuse my impertinence, your majesty. Still, knowing that the New Year celebrations were just around the corner, I couldn't resist returning to the capital to see how the kingdom was faring. Has it been kind to you? Indeed, I need only look upon their smiling faces to see that. The city feels alive again, and it seems as though the citizens are free to choose their own paths. I must say, I never imagined that I'd return here without all the cloak and shadow. I owe a great deal to the work of Lady Juna. To think I'd be able to see Grand Trad with His Highness sitting openly upon the throne. Alces, are you seeing this as well? You've got a long way to go, but I know Grias will be watching. I should tell you, a sizable number of the villagers in the Sanctum have gained an interest in the outside world. I've been acting as a sort of their bridge. It seems this doddering old fool has found a new role, to find the middle ground for both those who wish to preserve tradition and those who seek innovation. I couldn't think of a better man for the job, Russell. I'm sure you'll be great help to the village. I fought so long to save this country, but seeing all these smiling faces now, I think perhaps I'm the one being saved. This is a country that protects its people, and the people shape the country in turn. Surely that's the world His late Majesty wished to see. Not to simply chase the ideal of a utopia, but to shape it with our own hands. We've a long way to go, but I trust you'll continue to make this country stronger, Your Majesty. The old Hermitus. It's been quite some time, hasn't it, Animus? You've matured a great deal in the short years since I last saw you. Rumors of your rule have reached even the Sanctum. Some are kinder than others. Taking the reins of a runaway country must have its share of difficulties. Your face tells me as much. The frail child who could do little more than lie on the brink of death has come so far. Goodness, tears come so easily with old age. I'm grateful for you. I did nothing. You're the one who achieved everything. I'm surprised to see you in Grand Trad. It's a curious thing. I received a rather forceful invitation here, you see, from one of your friends, the girl named Juna. Goodness knows how many times she's already come to visit the Sanctum seeking instruction on magic. Some of the villagers are rather smitten with her. She declared that if I wouldn't feel welcome coming to Grand Trad, she would have a highway built directly between the capital and the Sanctum. Oh, Juna, and she probably would. Well, there you have it. Now then, Animus, or rather King Animus, the 1,000-year seclusion of the Elder tribe may soon come to an end under your guidance. And yet, the journey ahead of you will be hard. The dreams you hope to achieve will feel just out of reach. So do stop by and show your face around our forest sometime. Your mother cannot do so herself, but I can whip us up some of her favorite dishes in her spirit. We're missing Hulken and Stroll. Wait. Why does... Moore had a little exclamation mark. It was weird. I don't see Batlin around. I thought I was gonna see him here. Where's Hulken, too? I guess I'll talk to Stroll? Ah, skulking about the city again, are we? Which is to say, Hulkenberg is on the hunt. The classic game of cat and mouse, though who is which I dare not say. It's been a year since you ascended the throne, but it's like you've hardly changed. I could say the same of you. Ahem, that's Lord or General Stroll, Your Majesty. I'll never get used to such titles. I really should take a page from Juna's book. She has a gift for delegating, like she was born to do so. Not that I can talk, I actually came out for a bit of a breather myself. You know, I see now that even those at the top have their struggles, a little too clearly. A general's duties feel overwhelming at times. But there are lives hanging in the balance. I recognize the weight of every decision I make, and I do find satisfaction in protecting those lives. Remember our first meeting back at the recruitment center? I, a fallen noble with nothing to my name, and you, a struggling Elder traveler. Back then, my only goal was getting ahead. My people were a little more than an afterthought. If I hadn't met you, I'd have never realized the truth about my fortune and my father's intentions, and I certainly couldn't have saved the Hallians. I owe seeing the joy in their faces to you. I think I've said before, but again, thank you. Give yourself some credit. I would still owe any credit I could take to you for showing me the way. They live stable, peaceful lives thanks to you. You have a whole country on your shoulders now. The road ahead will be full of challenges we can't possibly foresee. But show me the way and I'll blaze a trail. Now and always, it's my role as a warrior to be the vanguard. Our titles may have changed, but I'd like to think our friendship is steadfast as ever. Don't hesitate to rely on me, now and always. I think they might be in the... Wait, huh? Oh, it says ended. I was like, I have requests? I was about to fucking flip the fuck out. Where is, Where's Hulken? I think she was right outside the honeybee when we left, and we just didn't speak with her. Bro, she was. When you finish your business outside the palace, please promise you'll return to resume your duties, Your Majesty. If you take this as my pressuring you not to venture out, that's not it at all. Only that as captain of the Royal Guard, I must know your whereabouts at all times. Relax, Hulkenberg, lighten up maybe. You mean to say I am too fussy? Well, it's only proper for the captain of the Royal Guard. To be overfamiliar would set a poor example. Imagine the scandalized faces of the rank-and-file guard. That said, not a day goes by that I don't reflect on our travels now only a year past. I owe regaining my pride as a knight to that journey. I was but a wanderer searching in vain for the prince, and it was through you I learned he yet lived, and in the end it was your ascent to the throne I supported. I never tire of the faces the younger guards make when I tell them of the time you acted as witness to my duel. Sure brings back memories, not only of my duel with Rodante, but of the journey we undertook. You were the reason I could endure the fight to the end. I'm pleased to say the knights of today are nothing like what they were under Rodante's command. Soldiers take up their sword not for those in power, but for the people. And as the champion of the people yourself, we will do all in our power to protect you, our king. You do not make it easy by sneaking out of the palace as you do, though I suspect the soldiers are getting used to your chaotic tendencies. They know they protect not just a king, but a ruler who stands beside his people and hears their voices in clarion truth. I will protect you with my life, as I have always endeavored to do, Your Majesty. Only let me stay by your side to do so. That's it, right? That is it. Let's go back to the Grand Cathedral and then find Maria then. That was a lot of reading, but I feel like I would have had regrets if I didn't at least speak to all my homies once. Just to see how they're doing. Straight ahead, no stopping. Surely we didn't miss anyone. Let's go see her. You remember how we came here looking for Maria before the tournament for the throne? She was crying back then, though. Things are different now, though. You can say that again. This country's turned around since then, no doubt about it. I'm sure there will always be differences of opinion, but your ideals are really coming to fruition now. I can feel it. That reminds me, what's up with the book you're carrying around now? Is that the one you've been working on yourself? I'm excited to see what kind of fantasy you can conjure up. But maybe that's not even the word for it. After all, if you're the one putting it in ink, that means you're going to make it a reality someday. Now then, Your Majesty, shall we get going? It's a joy to see kids like her smile. The future changes slowly, and the burden of its momentum will fall on their shoulders one day. Oh, we kept the soup kitchen going. That's kind of sick. A place where I ought to be, a side of myself I ought to show. The path is never clear.
この国の明るい未来そのものだ。
The crew is here.
みんな久しぶり。元気してる？
I like Juna's hat, dude. It's like a classic black mage hat.
せっかくだし、私もアルセスに挨拶をしておこうと思ってな。
おい、あの方たちはもしかして
これ見ろ、人目を引いてるぞ。ぞろぞろいかんでも。
いいじゃねえか。たまには全員集合もよ。
ジュナさん、地道に凱旋車で地べた走ってきたんすか？
お前な。
いいのよ。
We could have TP'd her. There's no problem, Hulkenberg.
都会と違って地方はまだ結構荒れてるわね。
その都度兵を連れて乗り込んではいるが、遠方の声まで残らず拾うのはなかなか難しい。
当たり前だけど、王様になったからって急に全部を見渡せるようになんかならないもんね。
去年の俺と同じだな。結局世の中外出て足で稼がんとわからねえことだらけだ。
He's right. The capital can be a bit of a bubble. There will always be more to do and learn beyond its walls.
1年前なら直接飛んでったとこだな。けどまあ、今なら多少は留守にしても回るんじゃないか。
まあ、こうなる可能性も考えて準備くらいは進めている。
とはいえ、まだ1年だ。君主の衛星が増えれば、悪さを企む者はどうしても増える。
お、いたいた、あそこだ。なあ、言ったろ？あれ？
さすがに目立ちすぎたか。
よう、王様。
何がよう王様か貴様。
落ち着け。秒で抜こうとするんじゃない。外へ繰り出してきたのはこっちだろう。
王様、いつもありがとうな。あんたのおかげでだいぶ暮らしやすくなったぜ。
いろいろあるけどさ、一緒に頑張っていきましょう。
Let's go.
みんな応援してくれてる。なんか去年の景色が蘇ってくるね。
そうだな。こういう声聞いてっと思い出しちまうぜ。
Where's my new outfit? Everybody got one, dude.
考えてみりゃよく生きてたな、俺ら。
なかなか刺激的な無茶だったわね。
竜神様を鎮めるために戦った時には、まさかあと4度も竜と戦うことになるなんて。
同感だ。よもや竜殺しの称号をもらう日が来ようとは。
Again, would we have these dialogue lines if we didn't kill the dragons? I resolve to believe in my ideals no matter what may come, even back then. Even if the world is slow to change, a king's beliefs can never waver.
大変だったが、本当に楽しかったな。
結構人が増えてきたね。そろそろ仕事に戻りましょう。
ああ、すべきことはまだまだ山積みだ。
それからほどなくの新年。
What? How much more can there be? It's the game that keeps on giving, I guess.
Tabi? ちょっと、
Oh.
本当に行くつもり？
やっぱり自分の目で確かめたいんだ。
世界の様子をちゃんと知りたいってわけね。ま、王様だもん
The
ね。
little smug face.
そいつは楽しそうだが、旅となるとお忍びでその辺歩くのとは。
Let's go, Neris. Take us.
お前さんは民の期待を背負った国王様だ。王様らしく王という
Nah, the kingdom's fine.
選択もあるぜ。
できることをしたいんだ。それが国王らしくないなら。
ちょっと冗談でもやめて。
相変わらずの肝っ玉だな。
マグラや人間ってのは国に渦巻く不安そのものだ。ってことはそれがどこにどんくらいあんのか目で見て回れるわけだ。不安と向き合えねえまんまじゃ人が上を向けねえ。人が上向かねえんじゃ国や社会が上向くはずもねえ。だから確かめたい。
Damn, he read us like a book, dude.
一番にすべきことだ。
Even the most faraway future begins with the belief that it can be realized, so I'll press onward. That's the best I can do.
それならそう言ってよね。もう
俺はいいと思うぜ。楽しそうだしな。てかそれでこそ俺の知ってる我らが王様ってもんだ。となりゃ宮廷技師の俺も音もするしかねえよな。何せ国中のドラゴン征伐までやってのけた王様だ。伝説の旅路再びってやつだ。おいお前ら。
Are they all here?
王様、勝手に話を進めるな。まったく。
城を出るならお声がけよとあれほど言ったでしょ。
The dynamic is so cool now that everything is just more lax.
ユーラス、あらかじめ呼んでたってこと？
話が早いだろ。てかなんだよ。6本槍なのに2本だけじゃねえか。
さすがに全員で払うわけにいくか。
お、その口ぶりだと止めねえってことか。
ヒュルケンベルグと話し合ってな。もしお前が行くと言い出したら止めるより俺たちもついていこうと決めた。
You sure?
本当にいいのか。ルイとの最後の戦いを思い出してな。あの時国のみんなは俺たちの理念や言い分だけを応援してくれたわけじゃない。
今まさに頭上で怪物と戦っている。いつだって人は最後には体験や感情で物事を決める。正しくても仕組みが確かでも顔が見えない相手をいつまでも信じていられない。
だから世界をもう一度見てこようって考えには。
My friends and allies believe as I do. Their support is the greatest treasure I could have.
しかしこのように新年早々とは困った陛下であらせられる。
全員集合とはいかなかったがまた一緒に行けて俺も嬉しいぜ。
けど本当に大丈夫なの？
We're fine.
隊長が揃ってついてきちゃって。
この絵が王に付き従うのはむしろ当然だ。
なんとかしてみせるさ。信じて人に任せる。俺たちこそが率先してやらなきゃな。
Let's go.
よし、それじゃあ出発だ。
かの日、私の声を聞き答えたもうた人よ。幻想とは無力な作り物か。あの問いの答えはきっと誰もが生きている限り問われ続ける。しかし彼はきっと成し遂げるだろう。君が信じて導いてくれたおかげだ。未だ希望を失わぬ異教の住人に願い導きを得ること、それこそが我が王の魔法の真の姿。君は求めに応え希望を、すなわち幻想の力を見事示した。ありがとう。
この感じ久しぶりだな。
ああ、頬に当たる風が懐かしい。
柄にもなく詩人だな。
Huh?
てかひどくない？
They all came.
まあ転移魔法ですぐ戻れるでしょってついてきた私たちも大きなことは言えませんが。
つうかよ、この子に新しい景色を見せてやりたかったしな。
Oh, we brought Maria.
皮肉だな。王爵の消滅でマグラが整い、砂地に緑が戻るとは。
でもこっちの方が断然好き。
行こう。
We did it! Oh, what a game, man. We easily clocked 100+ hours, considering how much we struggled there at the end with the boss and how much post-game it had. We easily clocked 100+. We probably did closer to like 105 hours or so just to get through the fucking game. Oh man, and we had to push to 2 big stream days too. That's the other thing. We had to clock in giga hours. We wouldn't have gone here otherwise. We had to giga grind. See, but this is the beauty of it. This is what I missed. I enjoy doing gacha content and I'll continue to do gacha content. But man, I miss just a good old JRPG. Just sit there and if the game gets good, hey man, just do like a fucking 10-hour stream. It is what it is. Push through, persevere. If the game hyped up, if the game ramped up, you kind of have to put the hours in, keep the hype going, you know? But you rated a 10 out of 10. I rated a solid. I don't know if I can give games 10 out of 10. I feel kind of shit doing so, because then it kind of makes this game the bar. Right? And you rated 10 out of 10, like a story-wise, I would give it a 10 out of 10. Right? But you were only like you were only watching while I was the one getting my ass beat. Gameplay-wise, it's mostly good. I do have tiny gripes with some of the things. Specifically, that last boss was a pain in the ass. And I'm pretty sure in Forum with every Atlas game, I'm pretty sure you can fight like a beefed up version of that boss. And it would probably be the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life, if he's even stronger than what he was. But my biggest gripes are just the way combat is played out. Ooh, you can see kind of like the art. You can see Heizme there. One is the late game bosses all devolved into really bad habits and mechanics, and I don't know how you want to call it, but it devolved into this thing where every boss would get 4 to 5 additional turns every time. They would also fully buff and fully cleanse and inflict you with debuffs at the same time. I didn't like that. It felt like vomit. It felt like they didn't know how to upkeep the difficulty from their mid game toward the late, and instead they kind of just did the whole gameplay vomit where let's just give it everything and see how that turns out. That was probably my biggest gripe with the game. My second biggest gripe was the royal archetypes. I don't think the game needed royal archetypes. Not at all. I think if anything, the royal archetypes are a detriment, because what I had loved about this game so much was that anybody could be whoever you wanted them to be, right? Stroll doesn't need to be the swordsman. Stroll could be your fucking cleric. Hulkenberg doesn't need to be your tank. She could be your swordsman. Heizme doesn't need to be the thief. He could be the baby magus. Basilio doesn't have to be the berserker. Maybe Basilio is also a mage, right? That's what I loved about this game, and what kept me going for like 90% of it was anybody could be anything. The game gives them a role, but you don't have to sit with it. But lo and behold, the royal archetypes completely busted that, because some of the strongest abilities in the game are under the royal archetypes, and you need to take your characters down a specific path to unlock it, that you're kind of bottlenecking your characters to a certain role at that point. And most of the time it's going to be the role that they were designated to be in, right? If I want my Heizme to hit the Royal Ninja or whatever it's called, it's never going to hit it unless I take it through Ninja and Magic Knight and Tae-kun and Dragoon. And now you've kind of lost that flexibility that you had in your character building, right? That was probably one of the biggest disappointments to me. And also just how strong the archetypes were personally. They were way too strong in some of the abilities that they carried. I'm kind of glad that we didn't max any of them out. I am kind of happy with that. It was a little bit disappointing. Well, two things. How we killed the final boss was a tiny bit disappointing because it wasn't quote-unquote clean. It wasn't a clean kill. But two, it was really fun how we killed him because it was hype. We literally had a 50-50 chance of Basilio landing that or not. And that was kind of sicko mode, not gonna lie. I'm not really disappointed in how we did it. Yes, I would have liked it cleaner, but it probably wouldn't have been as hype as it was. I thought it was really hype because we basically came down to the last... It came down to the wire, you know? It was him or us. And it ended up being him. He got cooked. But I'm glad that we didn't break the archetypes. After we beat the game, I started kind of Googling while we were doing the reading and stuff. Most people cheese that last boss, by the way, with a gimmick. When Heisme hits level 20 on his royal archetype, anytime he dodges, the enemy fully loses their turn. So what they do is they put the Voke, Vulcan's Voke, they put it on Heisme. He will Voke every turn, and every turn that they swing on him, he's gonna have like a 90% dodge chance. He'll dodge, and then the enemy will lose their whole turn. And then you'll go. And that's it. You just keep repeating that until it dies. I am kinda glad that naturally we didn't maximize any of the archetypes. Yes, it was a harder fight, but it felt more real. It didn't feel like I was cheesing. We had to restart it like 4 times to not get our asses beat. A lot of the abilities that you get at the higher levels, people abuse. Animus gets one that does literally 9999 damage, AoE. That's disgusting. We probably would have killed the 3-faced boss so fast, and we would have just nuked it with that synergy attack. So, even though the kill was messy, I am proud and happy with it because it was a tense kill and it was a hype kill, and I didn't feel like I needed to exploit anything to get it. I didn't feel like I had to cheapen out, even though the game was bullshitting me back to back with the boss not losing the turns and everything. I didn't cheap out. I stuck to my ideals and how I wanted to kill it, and we killed it. So I'm pretty happy with it. I want to see if there's anything past the credits, just so we don't miss out on anything. We captured the full playthrough. So I'll try to see if there's anything else. We are going to be breaking up the VOD from last time we streamed and this stream into chunks. I will probably also have to trim out some of the failed attempts to upload it to YouTube because it's going to be huge. This VOD is almost 10 hours long. So we're going to have to make sure that we get everything done like that. What else? What else do I break down? So those videos for the end of Metaphor are coming. I'm still going to work on getting the Wuwa event kills clipped. I still want to get that. I know it's a late video upload, but realistically I don't have enough time to play all these games and do all the video content on time. So we'll try our best. Tomorrow, no stream at all. Kill it. I have IRL stuff to do, and we already have our schedule. In terms of are we streaming Sunday or Monday, I'm not sure. I'll keep you guys posted on the Discord. I have IRL stuff Monday, so that means I kind of have to sleep early Sunday if I can, or just take it off. Ideally, in my ideal world, I stream both days because my wife is off, and that means we can kind of take a little bit more time to stream if she wants to watch whatever we're playing and stuff. But I will probably keep you all posted. What's to come after Metaphor? Tactics is out in about 3 months, give or take. We have 3 months to be free, and we will only be playing gacha and another game. We are probably going to be doing Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. I heard that game's been insanely good. But there are a couple of other options that I've thought about, so expect Clair Obscur, but if something goes wrong, if for whatever reason I can't stream and play it at the same time because it's too demanding, I will probably come up with filler. But just expect some sort of RPG for the next 3 months. And then after that, we will tackle tactics. And then we will kind of go from there. Yeah. I think that's as much as I have to say. Let's see. We already got the special thanks, and we're getting all of the companies here, so we should be pretty close. I am hyped with this though. I do like, if this is the direction that Atlas is going to be taking for their games, I am really, really happy and pleased. Even with the minor gripes, to me this game was amazing. It was one of the best RPGs I played to date, and specifically one of the best RPGs that has come out recently. The scene has kind of been having issues, so yeah. The Great Seeker, and it was us all along.
君にとってこの旅はきっと幻に過ぎぬもの。だが、どうかこの幻の旅の記憶が君の現実においても輝ける希望とならんことを。幻想が君の力とならんことを心より願っている。
Is that the Caradrius? Kind of looked like the shape of it.
残骸が今や観光名所だ。未知の景色に変わっていくな。
見に行きましょう。どこまでも。
新たな旅立ちか。太古、人は栄華を極めながらも滅んだ。私はそれを知り、目指す理想を書に表した。幻想の物語。それを信じた彼らによって王国は息を吹き返した。
未知なるものを信じる力こそが全てを変えていく。この先もあらゆる困難が待ち受けるでしょう。でも精一杯歩みなさい。恐れず未知なる世界へと。